Have you ever wondered how climate change can affect our healthcare systems and its financial sustainability? Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a public health crisis that's escalating healthcare costs. Why, you ask? As our planet heats up, so does the incidence of climate-related illnesses and injuries. Think about the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. The healthcare costs exceeded $6 billion. That's a staggering figure, isn't it? The immediate costs are clear and substantial, but what about the long-term implications? Beyond the direct costs, climate change can disrupt our healthcare in ways that are not immediately visible. Climate-related disasters can inflict damage on hospitals, clinics, and other medical facilities, leading to increased operational costs and disruptions in essential services. Alongside this, the mental health toll of these disasters is significant. Increased anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder among affected populations create an increased demand for mental health services. The psychological and infrastructural costs are often overlooked, but they are just as real and significant. Climate change impacts more than just our environment. It also has a significant impact on our health and financial stability. Its indirect effects increase healthcare costs through influences on food and water security, housing, and displacement. Extreme weather events can lead to food shortages and malnutrition, while changes in rainfall can compromise water quality, both escalating healthcare needs. The displacement caused by climate change can also increase homelessness, further straining healthcare systems. These hidden costs might not be the first things that come to mind when thinking about climate change, but they play a vital role in understanding its total impact on our lives. Let's delve deeper into the immediate aftermath of climate change on our health. The rise in temperatures, coupled with drastic changes in weather patterns, has created a breeding ground for diseases. The World Health Organization estimates that climate change is expected to cause approximately 250,000 additional deaths per year between 2030 and 2050. Malaria, dengue, Zika, and cholera are just a few of the diseases that are becoming more prevalent due to warmer climates. This increased disease burden translates into a spike in healthcare costs as more resources are poured into treatment and prevention. It's not just about the environment anymore, it's about our health and our wallets too. The financial impact of climate change on healthcare is a pressing issue that needs immediate attention. The cost of climate change-induced diseases is a hidden expense we can't afford to ignore. The long-term health implications of climate change present a sustained financial burden on our healthcare systems. Chronic conditions, like respiratory diseases, cardiovascular disorders, and vector-borne diseases, are increasingly linked to environmental degradation. These illnesses require continuous medical attention, driving up healthcare costs over time. They're not just a blow to our well-being, but also a strain on our wallets. It's like a dripping tap that's forever leaking resources. Chronic illnesses, the silent but persistent financial drain on our healthcare systems. Let's take a look at Australia, where the financial impact of climate change on healthcare is projected to be staggering. The Australian Medical Association conducted a study that estimates the healthcare costs of climate change in Australia could reach an astonishing $3.3 billion annually by 2030. These expenses include heat-related illnesses, respiratory diseases, mental health issues, and other climate-related health impacts. In conclusion, climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a health and financial crisis. What do you do today to help to fight climate change?